Greetings, greetings, beautiful people. You are listening to Outcast Radio Podcast from our studios in Sofia, Bulgaria.
Hi Nikola, my name is Pooja. I'm from India and I'm here working with the Open Space Foundation. And we are working for a Open Space Veteran Radio, that's the name of our radio. I'm here with my colleague Dumo and his name is Peter. So we are here to try to collect the idea and learn about the music industry of Bulgaria.
Hello, nice to meet you all. My name is Nikola Goryalov and I'm a musician, drummer, educator. I love music, I love doing music, I love teaching music. I also represent an organization which is a non-government organization called Gwivaha Foundation. We have done several different projects about music, about teaching, and right now we are also working on one project idea, so pretty busy.
So, as you mentioned that you are a drummer, so what kind of music do you play?
I love different kinds of music. I graduated conservatory in Holland, in Groningen, which is mostly jazz-oriented. So, let's say that I love jazz the most, but I also have a lot of different projects with different kind of music. I have a Latin band. We play salsa and Cuban music. We also have different kinds of projects. I've worked with very good dancers, hip-hop, breakdance, and all of this. So my area is like trying to be more, just to work with different kinds of music. I don't specificate in one.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to know, like, what basically inspired you to become a drummer in the first place?
This is a lot of stuff. It happened a long time ago.
Okay.
But yeah, at first I loved listening to music, and then.
So first you became a musician and then...
No. I just started listening to music and, different kinds of music. And at some point my parents said, okay, do you want to have a musical instrument? So, my mother actually was like, she said, okay, you can choose from drums or saxophone. And I immediately said saxophone, of course. I want to play saxophone. She said, no, saxophone is too expensive. We'll buy you drums. So they bought me drums.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and
that's
thoughtful
of your mother.
Yeah.
So, we want to know, like, what are the challenges do you have as a musician or a drummer? And as you meet so many people from worldwide, and you have expanded your horizon, as you said, you do not differentiate between the music. So
yes.
What kind of challenges do you face?
Well, different kind of challenges all the time. It depending on the projects we're working.
Okay.
It's I don't know. It's for example, it's very hard to after you've made an event, like let's say we have a concert. It's very hard to bring people. That's one of the biggest problems, but it's not only mine, it's everyone's. It doesn't matter how famous you are actually sometimes. Well, maybe if you're really famous, then you always have a full concert hall, but not really. So we're really trying to see how to attract people to actually come, not only say they're gonna attend on Facebook and then nobody shows up, which is, this is kind of a big challenge, because I think it's everywhere like this. I mean, it's not only here. Everywhere people are struggling with, because there's so much events, different events, and it's hard to focus, especially with a small target group, such as a jazz enthusiasts, jazz people, who like to listen.
So, what about the music industry in Bulgaria, and specifically about your music? How is the industry for that? As you said, it's very difficult to...
It's very difficult, yes. You have to really... Everyone has to find his own or her own way. There's no, I don't know, a lecture or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult all the time. Yeah.
So, what kind of music you teach your students, and where these students come from? So, they do come from outside Europe, or have you ever had any kind of students coming internationally to you?
Usually they are Bulgarians, and I actually teach beginners almost all the time. So it's not really, at the beginning, it's not really what kind of music you want to play. Just, just sitting on the drums.
Yeah.
It's you have to first know the instrument in order to, and then after a while you have your own taste in what music you want to pursue. And I don't teach only jazz. I just...
Yes,
it depends on the person.
okay. So how long you have been in this particular profession?
Well, all my life.
Oh,
Yeah. After I graduated 2008, I came back here, started to teach and then to gig a little bit because I didn't know almost nobody here in Sofia because I'm from Smolen. It's it's a small town in south of Bulgaria. And I was studying there till 18, in a high school. I was there. So after the high school, I went to Holland immediately. I never came to Sofia. So nobody knew me. And then, just doing what I can, playing, teaching. And after a while, I registered the foundation. Mm-hmm. Then we had, a lot of projects with the foundation, which is pretty cool. And yeah.
So can you tell us something about a current project you're working on?
The current project, yeah. Well, we're working on a project which is about cultural heritage and entrepreneurship, which is a pretty big project. Mm-hmm. I hope we can get funded for it. But it's going to be very interesting. It's going to involve Bulgarian musicians, educators, who are going to talk a lot about the Bulgarian folklore, which is very big deal for me. I have a lot of interest in this, and it's pretty unique.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So, we come back to the youth, as this is the particular channel we are working for the youth. So, what are the requirements for someone who is just a beginner? As you said, you teach beginners to join the music industries, here in Bulgaria.
Well, for a complete beginner, it's hard to join some sort of industry. I don't really even call it an industry. It's kind of, I don't know, if there is really industry here. I guess there is, no. But for a beginner, for someone, just you have to love to play music. You have to want to play music. Otherwise, you don't make somebody want to play drums or whatever.
Okay, so what should be, the limitations for that particular person, and what kind of lifestyle should a musician should follow? What should be the morale for that person?
Well, I don't know. Getting better every day and practicing a lot. You have to practice. You have to practice, really. I mean, it's not like just 1 hour a day or whatever. I mean, 1 hour a day is cool if you do it all day and you're a beginner, but then you have to invest your time into it. And nowadays this is also a big challenge because young people they don't really invest their time. They do something, but they don't invest really. They don't pay attention in the fullest. This is one of the challenges.
So, as you have been the part of the industry for a very long time, so any specific or famous artist you recall working with, or you have attended a recent concert or a festival you would like to share with us?
Well, maybe I can mention the people we have invited because they were actually my teachers in Netherlands. So I managed to. I think we invited them all during 5-year period. So that was Joris Tepi. He's the head of the jazz department in Groningen. Actually, he's not right now, but he was. And then Don Braden, a saxophonist. Who else? David Berkman, Michael Mossman, Dina DeRose last year. Yeah, a lot of people.
So, the next question would be, anything you would like to change in your music industry? You think it could get better?
I don't know. As I said, we all have to work really. Each artist, each project is so different than the other. Then you can't really. I mean, if you want to change, for me, changing something is okay. What I do with the things that I can. So I try to do the things that I'm better to do them. So maybe I don't know, more people to do this.
Okay.
Like.
So you encourage other people to.
Yes, and not complaining that there is no such kind of industry or it's bad or whatever. Just doing something to make it better, or I don't know.
So, can you share like few or any success story you have from your profession so far? You have trained someone and that person has gone. Yeah,
well, maybe there's one guy who comes in mind. He's a great guitar player, Stanimir Lambov. He was studying. I think he was studying here in the National Conservatory, but then he came. He started visiting almost all the workshops we have done here, including Joris Tepe and I think Don Braden also. And then he went to study to Groningen because of his because he met Joris here, and then Joris proposed to him if he wants to study, so he went to Groningen from here. It was pretty cool, yes, because that's actually what we're trying to do.
So, does music pay the bills or make you rich?
No. No. Music is not about money. It has never been about money. If you want to make music, you just make music, and if you really, try as hard as you can, then the money will come. I mean, the money. If you take care of the music will take care of you.
True. So, which pays most, like, according to you? It's online these days or mainstream?
I didn't understand.
Okay, so online is something which we listen to, we have our phones,
yes.
We keep streaming online. Or the mainstream is something like CDs,
Definitely online these days, yes, definitely.
Okay.
Nobody's buying CDs anymore.
So, does your music sell outside Bulgaria, like worldwide?
Well, sometimes yes, especially for this project that we're working now, the Bulgarian folklore. This is very interesting topic for me because I think this is very interesting for other countries and cultures because we have a unique music, and the dances that we have, they all have different time signatures. It's very nobody has this, and this is very. I think that people they have been interested till now, but we want to really make it even more popular there because modern jazz music today is formed a lot about metrics and different kinds of rhythms. So, and people have been aware about the Bulgarian music, but I think there are more we can do about that.
So, what would be your advice to a young, inspiring musician who are really good but afraid, and don't know what would be the scope for them in this career, and they're not coming up to pursue this kind of?
Well, it's you just have to love music. If you love the sound of particular instrument, like right now I'm trying to, just for fun, to learn clarinet. It's beautiful. I love to just to make the sound, and I don't care if I'm gonna be the best clarinet player, because I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be even a clarinet player. I just want to be able to to make sound, just to make sound, not music, not just a beautiful sound. If you like this, then you don't have a problem, because this is going to feed you, and then you can okay. Maybe if you get a little bit deeper in it, then maybe I have to get some lessons, because somebody has to show me how to do things easier, and then from this, then you can do a lot of things.
Okay. Yeah. So if we have your permission, we would like to use your music in our radio. So.
Sure. Of course.
Thank you.
No problem.
And just the last question I have. So if you have any suggestions or idea for the youth out there, worldwide actually, because our radio is going to be out online for everyone. So looking out for the way in music. It could be anywhere in the world. Any ideas or suggestions?
Listen to good music and practice. A lot. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, man. What a good advice.
Yeah.
That's all.
Thank you. This program is supported by European Union through its project FIRE, from idea to reality and execution.